So, people, let's talk about some things. First of all, let me break down something, because as simple as this is, a lot of times people just, I understand people are slow in this generation. Like, they're really slow. As intelligent as they think they are, they're really slow. Now, let me explain something that was said, and I don't see where there's any confusion. Now, recently I posted a video and I showed you the ratings of NXT and AEW. I explained to you in the video why I even did it. Because people are going out of their way, spitefully, right, to only show AEW's numbers when it's low. That's someone with an agenda. Let's try to make AEW look garbage. Let's try to make it like it's just a ruined show, right? Okay, cool. I don't go on your channels telling you shit about what you should and shouldn't do. That's your business. But I find it really funny that the only time you guys want to post is when their ratings is, even if it's low, as long as it's higher than NXT's, you won't post. Only when NXT ratings are higher. So I said, okay, cool, no problem. I'll be the one to fight for the underdog, right? Okay, so what happens is AEW's ratings were higher than NXT's, right? So when I post, my point was, now, why are you not posting this, right? Because what I'm telling you is facts. They're only posting to try to make AEW look bad, which I don't really give a fuck, because AEW fans don't give a shit. They're going to watch what they're going to watch. But as a content creator, be honest. Now, also, what they're not telling you, just say, for example, they'll show you, oh, they always put the term, they only raked in $600-something thousand, right? 600-something thousand viewers, right? From TBS. What they're not doing is explaining to you that, yeah, that's what they got on TBS. But then, they're saying that AEW averages roughly like 500,000 people on Max. So combined, that's almost 2 million views. Now, you see how people love to come in your comment section trying to, oh, but they only did that because the NBA wasn't on. Like, see, you guys got all the answers for shit, right? But you don't post WWE's badly declining fucking numbers. You don't post the fact that there's a lot of angry, pissed off, displeased WWE fans that's getting on their asses. No, you don't post that shit. You want to ignore that. Now, my whole thing with that is really simple. Look, this is not about a flex. I don't give a fuck. I'm not making money off AEW or WWE. I don't work for either. I really don't give a flying fuck on a personal level. It's all about integrity. It's about the truth, and it's about what's right. That's what you motherfuckers don't understand, because you're not built like that. So what happens is, they're sitting up here talking about, oh, but they only. So why are you not giving the combined number? It's obvious that the people that's choosing to watch AEW on Max don't give a shit about the NBA. And it's obvious that the people that are choosing to watch the NBA over AEW, yeah, these same motherfuckers will watch the NBA over the WWE as well. And also, just for the record, the NBA has lost 53% of its audience. So it's not just the WWE. It's not just AEW. It's not just the NBA. It's all around the board. So many successful shows are declining in ratings for whatever reason. Okay? But that's just the way it is. You know, that's just the way it is. But the problem, what I'm saying, why aren't you motherfuckers, you know, people are very petty and childish. Why aren't you motherfuckers reporting the decline numbers in the WWE? And that's my point. Anybody, first of all, I don't give a fuck about the ratings. I don't watch any show saying I'm only going to watch if the ratings are. How the fuck would I know, right? I don't care about that. I watch what I like to watch. I like the genre of wrestling. So if I don't like what I'm seeing and I voice my opinion on it and I'm speaking on it, so fucking what? Just like everybody else that keeps speaking about the WWE being really sucky right now. Okay? Y'all can label them haters. You can say what you want. But the reality is, only you fools sitting there on your knees with your mouth open, waiting to lick the balls of the WWE. You sound stupid. You guys are so ignorant and childish that you don't even understand. We're speaking truth. You're sitting here bragging like, motherfucker, your broke ass ain't making no fucking money off the WWE. You don't work with none of them. You don't work with AEW, none of it. So what is the fucking attitude? Fuck you. I don't care about your attitude. Fuck you. I'm going to say what the fuck I want. I'm going to do what I want. And ain't nobody going to do shit about it. So at the end of the day, when we're sitting here saying, hey, you talking about one company with declining fucking ratings, but yet the company you're defending has declining ratings. Hugely declining ratings. Oh, but that's because, yeah, I know, y'all, yeah, you got all the answers for everything. Bottom line, people, if the WWE, what the fuck do you think Triple H meant when he said, when that interview that he had set up to try to make it, but trying to make it look like the guy, wanted this interview so bad with him, the fuck out of here. What the fuck do you think Triple H was responding to when the guy said, how do you feel about the backlash that you guys been getting? So why the fuck is it that you feel like you are in a position to try to defend anything? What did fucking Triple H say? He wanted to tell you guys to fuck off. Be fans and stop being critics. Triple H, your bitch ass want to be a critic every time somebody asks you something about AEW. You never say anything. Look, no comment, man. Salute to AEW. Them guys are doing what they're doing over there. We're doing what we're doing. It's wrestling. We support the business. We support the genre. I wish them nothing but the best. You never say nothing like that. You are always trying to be cocky and arrogant. You and The Rock are not on the same page. Y'all got shit going on internally, right? But your fucking goofy ass fans are sitting up here trying to play this, fuck what you talking about, man. Fuck what you talking about. Just like somebody said on another channel, they said, man, AEW's on fucking fire right now, man. And I've been loving what I'm seeing in these motherfuckers. So I don't know what the fuck y'all keep bringing up AEW for. We're talking about the WWE. Why the fuck are you talking about AEW? We're like, this is exactly what these fucking people do. We are looking at the facts. You know, and this is where you guys really are just a bunch of little kids. You're not even men. Oh, bro, you can't be fucking serious. Yeah, I'm fucking serious, bitch. Fuck you talking about. You want to know what's crazy? Here's the biggest difference. AEW fans don't give a fuck about what the WWE is doing. They're not the ones fucking talking. Content creators should be fair and talk about everything. But they don't. They pick and choose what they talk about. The difference is it's not AEW fans saying AEW suck. It's WWE fans. AEW fans don't give a fuck what the WWE is doing. It's just like anytime Marvel has a movie out and you got people in the comment section giving their comments, but it's always these DC fans jumping in there talking about, what the fuck are you talking about, Superman and Batman? This is a Marvel channel. So my thing is, you're a fucking loser. The fact, y'all a bunch of little pussy-ass divas. The fact that you don't like Marvel, right? But you see that it's a video and it's about Marvel and an up-and-coming movie or whatever they got. And here you are talking about, but DC, motherfucker, go on DC. Oh, I got you. They ain't got shit coming out except for that Superman movie, right? Bottom line, all the fuck y'all like to do is go on from channel to channel showing that you're nothing but a fucking bitch. That's all you are. Let's just be real. I gotta be raw with you motherfuckers, because this is what y'all do. Oh, but what about, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. Here's how this shit works, y'all. In basketball, I like the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs suck. All right? In fucking football, I like the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders suck. Y'all can't do what the fuck I just did. As simple as that is. It's the truth. What the fuck I look like here trying to defend? Oh, what about the team you like? No, they fucking suck. Guess what? I don't give a fuck if you think the Raiders, the Spurs, or AEW is the worst shit you ever. I don't give a shit. I don't work for any of them. I don't care. That's not what this is about. And when I'm speaking about the ratings, it's not about flexing numbers, dumbass. The people trying to flex numbers, okay, is motherfucking the people that's trying to be biased, only showing, you know, one side of a coin in terms of, oh, all right, they did good this week or they did better. All right, nah, let's not post anything. I already went through all that shit with you guys. Look at all these fucking releases. Braun Stroeman was released. Okay? Stotzi was released. Several more people was released, right? If Braun Stroeman ended up in AEW, you want to know what you fools are going to say? Oh, he should have stayed in WWE. I liked him better when he was in WWE. You dumb fuck, he was let go. And even if he wanted out of his contract, who the fuck are you to sit and say what he should have done? And here's the funny thing about it. They let him go this year for the same shit they let him go for in 2021. That he's being overpaid because he's not being used for the way they're paying him, whatever his salary was, he's not being used. Like he's not earning that. Whose fault is that? It's not like he's turning the work down. And then you motherfuckers will forget Braun Stroeman has been nothing but a big 300-pound, 6'9" joke. Because that's how they used him. That's how they used him. Yeah, he's going to come in, do this shit here. He's going to run around the ring and shoulder block everybody. But guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? He's going to end up losing the match. As usual. Shotzi haven't been used right. All of these people that they let go. Like Indy Hartwell just ended up in TNA. Right? People are going, oh, she just fucked up. I'm like, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I tell you what, regardless to what people say, she was let go by the WWE. Somehow, you slaves think that because a person is let go, or if they want out of their contract, they're supposed to not go anywhere else. They're supposed to retire. I mean, something is seriously wrong with you guys, man. Like seriously. Something is seriously wrong with you guys. And if you can sit here and try to defend the machine, if you go to work one day and say like they do some bitch ass shit, like I've seen this happen to people. Somebody go to work and they all shaking hands and smiling and even taking pictures with you. And then all of a sudden you get home and there's a motherfucking, they wait till you get home and then have a fucking recording, call your phone saying that as of today, your service is no longer needed or some shit. You don't have a second job. You don't have another fucking source of income to pay bills and feed your family. Yeah, I bet you your bitch asses will be like, oh, that's so fucked up how they did. Why did they even, yeah, but you defend the WWE for letting people go. Hey, look, this shit's going to happen every year in every company. Hey, TNA even had a pay-per-view. Remember Feast or Fired? Yeah. And I said the problem with Feast or Fired is going to be the fact that there's spoilers. Everybody's already going to know who the person is that's going to lose. So they need to change this, forget that concept, man, and just let the contracts expire. Because that concept is going to die. And pretty much every year, there's going to be somebody that's let go. But then they come to AEW, and all of a sudden, you guys are bitching. And it's like, you say you don't like AEW, but you keep watching it. I don't like what the WWE is doing. It's a difference. I don't like what they're doing. And if you look at what just happened, right, with the releases, look at Wrestle Talk and all these other shows, these big YouTube shows that are like saying like, what the hell are you doing, WWE? Like, look at who they let go and why. You let Braun Stroeman go. You remember this dude? What's this motherfucking name? Karrion Kross. I was watching this motherfucker when he was in TNA. Go back and look at Karrion Kross when he was in TNA and look at how they used him versus how he's being used over here. Every time I turn around, this motherfucker stalking AJ. Every time AJ has a fucking interview, he come popping up out of nowhere. What are they doing with this dude? They just made him weird. That's it. He does absolutely nothing. Why'd y'all keep him? Why'd y'all bring Aleister Black back and he comes back beefing with The Miz? All this goofy shit that I see going on, I just look at it like, wow, man. Do y'all even care if storylines make sense anymore in the WWE? No, you obviously don't. But for the people that do feel like, all right, let me speak up about this. Why? Because these motherfuckers listen to what we say. Somebody, believe me, I don't give a fuck if your video got 50 fucking views. You probably had somebody from one of these companies they got somebody who watch all this shit. Let me see what these motherfuckers are saying about us. That's the whole point. We want a better product, that's all. Unlike you motherfuckers that just want to see AEW go out of business, which I don't care what you want. Y'all, like I said, way before AEW, there was TNA. And y'all was showing TNA the same hate. Way back when Nitro was going on, y'all was showing the same hate to WCW. Ain't it so funny how all of y'all love WCW so much? Oh, I miss WCW. Oh, such and such is an icon. Such and such is a beast. Such and such is, yeah, right, I know. Y'all are some weirdos, man. You guys are really weird. And I don't understand how these little kids always have something to say about what we're saying about the WWE. But everybody, did you guys, so question, are you gonna go on X and go through every tweet and respond to everybody that's saying WrestleMania season sucked? WrestleMania sucked. WWE after WrestleMania sucks. Are you guys going to say, Triple H, why would you tell us to fuck off? These motherfuckers, I'm like, they talked about $40,000 for SummerSlam, is it? Oh, but you got to understand, that $40,000 covers a limo. It covers backstage passes, pictures with the stars. Man, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even pay to see my fucking relative that I ain't fucking seen in years, and I love them. The fuck? Oh, man, I took a picture with Bianca Belair. Oh, I got to shake Montez's forward hand. Oh, shit, Randy Orton gave me the middle finger. Y'all on some super nerd shit. 40 fucking grand. This, look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better wake up. Y'all don't understand the way rich people think. The way corporate people that run these corporations think. They just had, this past weekend, they had some boxing match. They call that shit Fatal Fury. You had Devin Haney, he fought against Ramirez. You had racist ass, bitch ass Ryan Garcia against Rolly Romero, who basically beat his ass and beat him and made him go in the car and cry like Craig on like on Red on fucking Friday and shit. Sitting in his car crying. Okay, you had Tiafimo, he fought against Barbosa. It was a trash event. It was invitation only, 400 people in the crowd. You think that these motherfuckers was able to pay motherfuckers 20 million, 10 million, 15 million? You think they was able to pay that with only 400 people in that crowd? You think that was just regular 9 to 5 jobs? No. Let me explain something to y'all. The problem with sports, the problem with anything that you really enjoy is when it starts to become commercial, when it gets to the point that they get away from what's really important about that product, the main focus of that product, to where everything is just a money grab. Because now you got fighters that's coming in there bitching about, oh, I was rusty, oh, it was too much of a layoff, oh, well, I didn't have enough time to train, or, oh, well, I just didn't feel. It's always some excuse other than just, hey, the better man won. No different. $40,000 fucking for just to fucking say I was at SummerSlam and I met some. Fuck them people. Ain't none of you motherfuckers worth me spending no $40,000. Fuck you. I wouldn't do that shit for AEW or nobody. No, fuck that. Like I said before, you motherfuckers probably don't even have money aside for your kids to go to college, and you're out here sitting up here wasting money for. Ain't nothing there was nothing that no company can offer me that's worth me spending 40 fucking grand for. Nothing. There's nothing. So my point is, this shit is not for people with a regular 9 to 5. They are getting to the point where, I'm telling you, they're trying to put themselves in a position where rich people, these other celebrities and different people are getting involved in what they're doing to make success. Is it good for business financially? They're always going to say yes when the company is making more money. But is it good for the people that can't afford that shit, that want to see that shit, that want to go to these shows? Nope. So when you look at who's who, right? And you think about what I'm saying with how everything is so high priced and greed, man, greed, ego. This is what kills things. This is why people were so disgusted with these boxing matches this weekend. They all were posting their opinions and was like, man, this card was very disappointing. Oh, this was a garbage card. So what? Now the fans that sit there cocksucking these fighters gonna get in their fucking feelings and start defending them. Oh, but he hasn't fought in a whole year. Yeah, well, when you fight and you ain't got fucking steroids in your system and all of a sudden your body looks all flabby and shit, you look normal and all of a sudden now you get your ass beat by an average fighter. Well, people just saw how average you were too, right? So you're mad at people for not liking this garbage that we saw? Same shit. Look, the WWE is overpricing this shit because some of you fools will spend your last fucking penny trying to be a part of something that they got going on. The WWE is giving you all these different pay-per-views with much of nothing going on, leading from one pay-per-view that leads to another. Stories supposed to be told on SmackDown or Raw, NXT, then go to the next pay-per-view and shit like that. Please tell me this. If you want something to be better, if your kids was fucking up in school, their grades wasn't good, they're getting in trouble all the time, every other week, fucking principal calling, you getting mail, letters in the mail, you getting messages about their behavior. Do you sit back and go, you know what? It's not you. It's them dumbass teachers, that dumbass principal. You just keep doing what you're doing. Or do you straighten your kid out because you want better for them? It's the same exact principle, man. You want a better product and you speak raw about what's happening because you want them to hear it. You want them to see it. But somebody tell you to go fuck off, go fuck yourself and fuck off, and you're okay with that because it's Triple H. Nah, I'd be like, nah, Triple H, you fuck off. We're paying for this bullshit. Well, I'm not, but y'all are. I don't have Peacock because of the WWE. I already had that shit. I don't have Max because of AEW. I already had Max. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get Netflix because of Monday Night Raw. I already had Netflix, man. But bottom line, even if I had, I'm not a little bitch, man. Oh, I'm gonna cancel my subscription. Oh, I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. Because there's so much more shit that I can watch on Max if AEW, was slipping and falling off. And I'm not one of them, because something is not where I would like for it to be right there, I just give up on it. No. Man, come on. We sit and watch reruns of old shows and all types of movies we didn't see a million times, but I got so much other shit to watch. So my whole thing is with all of this, it's all just entertainment, man. But the fact that we enjoy a genre, yeah, we had every right to say, hey, fuck this. Nah, we don't like what they're doing right now. And that's all that is. The problem is with you fucking immature imbeciles, y'all don't understand. That's how you get change. By speaking up. You want something to change for the better, you put it out there. If you're okay with the garbage product, then shut the fuck up and mind your business and let the grown-ups talk. So no, this isn't about me bragging about anything with the ratings of any company. My whole point is, if you're gonna tell the whole story. Combined ratings from Max and from TBS, damn near 2 million. But what y'all do is want to take the lowest number and then say, oh, they only drew this. No, give the combined number. We can't overlook Max and we can't overlook TBS. We got to look at the numbers because guess what? You got all these people watching that's watching, on Max and all these people that's watching on TBS. No different from that now, and for somebody to say, yo, but what I don't understand about AEW is how the B show going to have more viewers than the A show. Okay, so let me just make y'all understand this. Do you know how many years went by? Do you know how they went from saying Monday Night Raw is the flagship show to where SmackDown at one point for years was having way more higher ratings than Raw was? Are you guys aware of that shit? So what do you mean? So did you have the same question for the WWE? How is SmackDown having higher ratings than Raw? And the difference, what y'all don't understand is, y'all are saying that A show, B show shit based on WWE. AEW don't treat Collision like a B show. That's what y'all don't understand. Rampage was only 1 hour. You got 3 matches on Rampage. Okay? Rampage, of course, was before Collision. So you could really refer to Rampage as a B show because it's shorter and you don't get as much content, of course. But Collision isn't treated like a B show. You still seeing Moxley on Collision. You still seeing Tony Storm on Collision. You still seeing Megan Bayne on Collision. You understand? The Hurt Syndicate. So this is what I'm saying. It's not treated like a B show. But you guys still have that WWE mindset. So, example, the Owen Hart tournament. So, the winner of Mercedes Moné versus what's her name? Jamie Hayter, for example, right? The winner goes on to fight Tony Storm at All In for the Women's World Championship, say, for example. Okay, now, say Royal Rumble winner goes on to the Elimination Chamber. Or however it goes, whatever. Just say, however it goes. Right? They have an event that's leading to Elimination Chamber. And determining what happens at Elimination Chamber also determines how far whatever is going to happen at WrestleMania. Now, all of these companies got their shows set up a certain way. They do this, they do that, whatever. Well, let's just say AEW and WWE, because TNA don't really have it like that, to be honest with you. But what happens is this. If you look and say, for example, WWE has the Elimination Chamber. They have Hell in a Cell, right? I don't even know if they still have this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. If it's just, or they'll have Hell in a Cell as one of the featured matches on the show. Here's what I'm saying to you guys. AEW have their Royal Rumble. Their not Royal Rumble, but their Casino Battle Royale. They have their Blood and Guts. They don't necessarily need a different type of cage match. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you look and say, like, for example, SummerSlam. Okay, All In is in the summer. They don't have to name their show Summer something, okay? They don't have to do that. It makes me laugh when I hear this shit, because look at how they do their Casino Battle Royale. It's very unique the way they do it. They have their theme, their gimmicks and all that shit, matches, whatever. They have all that shit. The Hart tournament. The Continental Classic. This is what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand. Because it's done differently, people don't know how to, they'll go, oh, but, like what? Instead of saying, you know what, okay, this is what they came up with, cool. No, you're looking at what WWE does versus what they do. If you look at TNA, what is TNA's format? They just have pay-per-views, but it don't lead to shit. And basically, they have all these NXT motherfuckers. Look, anybody that's been watching NXT, TNA, tell me I'm lying. Was Danny Luna and Jody Threat not the hottest fucking tag team in TNA? And it was expected that when Jordan Grace was leaving, that Danny Luna at some point was going to step up and be like that top chick. But they went with Masha Slamovich. But since they've been having this NXT crossover invasion shit, Danny Luna and Jody Threat, basically, they're not even like really important anymore. They barely even get a reaction from the crowd when they come out now. So they've been pushed. So they're being looked at like they took a back seat. So the fans aren't expecting anything big from them. They're ruining their own product. But see what happens? The last show I just seen with TNA, I was just watching it. And that fucking building was half empty, and it's not a big building, but it was half empty. This is the shit that I'm saying. You're not going to blow up and become some huge, all of a sudden now we can fill out, like Tommy Dreamer said that this year, he's predicting that TNA will fill out a 10,000 seat arena, a 15,000 seat arena, and a 20,000 seat arena. And I said the only way that shit's gonna happen is if they have some type of crossover with the WWE. Because on TNA's, like them alone, just them, they're not gonna, their wrestlers alone, no. And guess what? They're not gonna do that with NXT either. They're going to need people from SmackDown or Raw to be, and then what the fuck kind of storyline would you have? If Joe Hendry can't even have a fucking 20-minute match at least with Randy Orton, what the fuck, like who, and he's the champion, so who else? I watch Moose. This motherfucker, this is how fucked up TNA has become. Moose was wrestling, what's the dude name? Remember the three guys? Wentz, what's his name? Something Wentz. The Rascals and shit, but something Wentz, whatever. Moose had to cheat to beat this motherfucker. And this dude was taking it to Moose. You know how these motherfuckers do top rope moves and the big dude usually catch him in the air? This motherfucker, man, Moose, they got Moose looking like a big bitch, man. A big 290-pound soft bitch. That's what they got Moose looking like. Zachary Wentz. I'm like, yo, why is he cheating? He had to cheat. Alyssa Edwards had to get involved. This dude had to cheat to beat Zachary Wentz. People are not taking TNA seriously, man. I can see what they're doing to themselves. But, they're not even in a position, like they don't even have respect in their company. Their own fans are cheering more for NXT motherfucking invaders than they are for TNA wrestlers. And honestly, hey, when you got Danny Luna, when you got Lash Legend and Jakora Jackson to come on, and I think they just let Jakora Jackson go. I think that she's one of the ones they let go from WWE. So for that to be the case, if these wrestlers end up going to TNA, if they want them there, okay, cool. But at the same time, TNA storylines are so stupid right now. It's really cringe, man. And I'm watching this shit like, damn, TNA, what the fuck are y'all doing? But see, you know what happened? TNA got away from wrestling. And they take the sports entertainment route. They do not have the character, the personality, the star power. Trying to mimic the WWE is their downfall. They need to find their footing again and understand who the fuck they are. And I don't know if they can actually do it. But TNA is cringeworthy right now. Josh Alexander was over there. Everybody swore he was going to WWE. And it's the same effect. But he chooses AEW. Oh, he sucks. When y'all thought the Young Bucks was going to WWE, yeah, they choose AEW. They suck. When y'all thought Cody Rhodes is coming back to WWE, nope, AEW. Oh, he sucks. When y'all thought Kenny Omega, y'all know. But Speedball Mike Bailey, Josh Alexander chose AEW. Now all of a sudden they suck. Of course. You suck. You suck the dick of the WWE. That's what you suck. You suck. And they go to AEW and bottom line, action right away. No fucking, let me come out for a whole month and just talk shit, and then at the next pay-per-view I'm gonna finally get in there. No. Let's get in there, man. Stop all the fucking talking. Stop all the, 3-4 weeks of interviews, backstage. No. Let's go. Let's get in here. Let's make it happen. Come on. And so, bottom line is, everybody that leaves the WWE is not going to go to AEW. And if you're not going to go to AEW and choose TNA, more than likely you didn't choose TNA. AEW rejected you. Everybody that leaves, AEW is not going to go to WWE. This is what people fail to understand. Everybody, WWE want top stars from WWE for AEW. They don't want the mid-carders. They want the top stars. AEW don't want the mid-carders. They want the top stars. Or the stars that WWE failed to acknowledge as stars. Take them, bring them in. Let's make this work. Shelton Benjamin never looked better. Bobby Lashley never looked better. Ricochet never looked better. Mercedes Moné never looked better. Yet Toni Storm, because she was over there too, remember? Never looked better. Jamie Hayter never looked better. Y'all always want to look at people, like the Miros, the people who ain't do shit when he was in WWE. What the fuck did Keith Lee do when he was in WWE? All their glory days, his motherfucking glory days was in NXT. As soon as he came to the main roster, it was over for him. So Sonya Deville and what's the little MMA chick? Like all these people that they let go. Y'all don't have to care where they go. And people now go online. They're saying, why the fuck did Indy Hartwell choose TNA? I tell you what, Indy Hartwell had a match with Mercedes Moné a couple of weeks ago. It was a good match. And of course, Mercedes won. And I said, you know what? I do like Indy Hartwell. I wouldn't mind seeing her in AEW. Only thing is, I don't really know how much value she brings. Like, I don't know if I don't really see. The thing is, she's Australian, right? So she's another reason. Like, we got Jamie Hayter, we got Toni Storm, right? So my whole thing is this: when you go to a certain country and you got enough wrestlers on that roster that, oh shit, people they coming out for AEW, but they also there's particular wrestlers for that country, stuff like that. That's what I look at. But I'm not talking about just when you go, to another country. I'm talking about star power. Like when you bring somebody in. For example, I don't know if Braun Stroeman is damaged goods, or if the AEW audience would say, "Hey man, we glad to have Braun over here." If wrestling fans in general would feel like, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, AEW will rebuild him, man." I mean, look at how AEW treated Sting versus how WWE treated Sting. See, y'all be trying to purposely overlook the facts, but hey, doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. So think about it. What do y'all think Braun Strowman is supposed to do? Just sit back and hope that WWE bring him back? Or continue on with his life? Braun Strowman has done nothing in the WWE. They don't use the man right. He come with them damn cherry red pants on and run around the ring and shoulder block everybody just to get pinned. And see, that's what it is. Oh, let's go and do my signature moves, get a rise out the crowd, like do a spin-a-rooney, do the little 5-time hands and all that shit, then get thrown over the top. Everything is comedy, to the point where nobody takes these people serious. So I don't know what type of value Braun Strowman brings. So whatever he was getting paid by the WWE, why the fuck would AEW bring him in and say, okay, we'll pay you that too, and then use a guy that can't draw? Because I really don't think Braun Strowman, I don't know, put it like that. I'm not sure because here's my thing. If you wasn't able to increase the ratings in the WWE, and this is something that y'all always overlook, how are you going to increase the ratings in AEW? The only reason I could see people like let's say Braun Strowman fans, the ones that's not on that bullshit, oh, well, I won't watch him in AEW, is if they know, facts is AEW got the ability to do something better with this dude than what WWE was doing with them. Otherwise, what are they gonna bring him over there for? And what are we looking forward to? I don't want to see this motherfucker go over there and just to be there and he's not doing shit, but at the same time, I don't know what how much he brings to the table. Like Sonya Deville, she doesn't bring anything to the table. I don't see, she wasn't a draw in WWE. She was not a draw in the WWE. That little bullshit group that they put together, and they did nothing with them. They did absolutely nothing with them. Chelsea Green loses her belt to Zelina Vega, right? Now, just think, they just acquired CMLL, right? And got a show coming up. Go figure. What is Chelsea Green and Piper Niven? Like, what are they? Just another goofy little group. It's only a matter of time. Think about it. Chelsea Green on her own is just a comedian. That's it. Piper Niven, I don't know what the fuck. She done changed her look so many times. I don't know what the fuck Piper Niven is supposed to be. If Chelsea Green was to come to AEW, I wouldn't want to see the silly, goofy Chelsea Green. But Chelsea Green would need a makeover, man. Like, she need an actual character. She need to be more serious, more focused. You know, but you understand what I'm saying? Chelsea Green, I don't see her bringing any value. And it's not like wrestling-wise, she's going to go in there and put a great match on. So, you know, when you look at Shayna Baszler, she can go in the ring. She can go in the ring. But Shayna Baszler is not a draw either. She's another one that came out to like no reaction. So, this is what I'm saying. Cedric Alexander only because the Hurt Syndicate is there. Only because of. Because without them, he doesn't bring any value. See, and this is what I'm saying. You got to look at, like, what's what. Now, look at who. And it don't matter whether they was in AEW or WWE first or straight from coming from straight from AEW first. But when you come, like Penta, they're going to be using this dude more in CMLL. I mean, AAA since they got him. I mean, AAA. I'm saying CMLL. I'm thinking about some other shit. That's who AEW is working with. That's what they got a partnership with. But they're gonna have him and like Zelina Vega doing AAA work mostly because it's a Latino thing. Okay, and they got the luchadors and all. Think about it though. What are they gonna do? What exactly are they gonna do with Rey Fenix? What are they gonna do with Penta? What are they doing with them? Nothing. They just have them on the roster. Here's some more gimmick wrestlers. Aleister Black comes back. That weak-ass ovation he had when he came out. Nothing. And he's fighting The Miz. What is it? What is it that they're going to do with these guys once they get them? It's Keith Lee might be coming back. So fucking what, man? Look, Keith Lee is like 40-something years old now. I just heard the other day that WWE is trying to get Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is now 42. He's a guy I wanted to see AEW get, right? He wrestled several times on an AEW show, came out and wrestled. But at the same time, because they got the partnership with New Japan. And they're saying his contract is up and that he's headed to WWE. Now, I don't know where that's coming from. It was a Wrestle Talk or one of them shows I heard them say that on, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But what I'm saying is, even with that, right? If he goes to WWE at 42 fucking years old, what is his purpose? What are they going to do with Jeff Cobb? They already got a Jacob Fatu. You understand what I'm saying? They already got a fucking Solo Sequoia. My point, two chubby dudes that you know what I'm saying? Like heavy hitters. What are they going to do with Jeff Cobb? Now, is he coming to the main roster or is he going to go straight over there to NXT? See, this is what I'm saying. So, you know that saying, you think the grass is green on the other side till you get there. I'm never convinced the grass is greener. It's only how you use when you get there. Not just because you go there. So, all of these years that you didn't get Jeff Cobb, why wait till he's 42? And this is my point about these wrestlers that they let go, man. They let them go. They're not used right. And then when they show up in the AEW, only when it's AEW, not New Japan, not TNA, only when it's AEW, oh man, they're only going to use them for like 2 weeks, then they're going to forget about them. Oh, y'all say the same lame, goofy shit every fucking single time a former WWE wrestler pops up in AEW. And it's like, so what do you think Braun Stroeman is supposed to do? That everybody they let go just supposed to retire? Like I said, in the hope that WWE called them back. Hey, listen, that's not how it worked. And the truth of the matter is, real simple. If the WWE don't see value in these people, they let go. They're selective. Okay, we'll keep this person, but okay, we're gonna let this person go. Who on our roster could we let go? This is every fucking year. I don't know why y'all act so shocked. But when they let them go and they come to AEW or TNA and they, kind of reinvent themselves and then they go running right back, that's up to them. But what happens when your second run is equally as dull? Like Mi Chin. What the fuck are they doing with Mi Chin? Every time I see Mi Chin, she's losing. She can't win shit. Mi Chin's run is trash in the WWE. Carl Anderson and his partner, their run was trash in the WWE. And all he did was came back, left TNA, and got reunited with fucking AJ, and then they brought Mi Chin in and joined the group, and it was a whack pairing, and nothing good came out of it. This dude, whatever, Escobar, Idolo, whatever the fuck is, nothing since he's come back. Nothing. He's done nothing since he's come back. Nothing. Let you guys tell it, though. They're better off in WWE. Really? Are they? Are they? So every time they have this mass firing, AEW let people go too. This is what I'm saying, because it's all about let's get the right people in. We paying these people good, and we need to make sure we got the right people in here. And listen, that's what it's about, fitting in. Now, I'm looking at this chick, Jakara Jackson, right? I know I heard her name in that mix, and I said, damn, because you remember she was tag team partners with Lash Legend. So I don't know, man. Lash Legend is a big chick. And the thing is, nothing's promised, man. You think you're in a good spot, the next thing you know, they're letting you go. I don't know what they got planned for Lash Legend as a singles wrestler, man. Like I don't know how deep they see her, because she's been involved in like matches with Jade Cargill and Bianca and them, and like so she's. But her and Jakara Jackson back and forth in TNA. I don't know what they got for her, but between the two of them, I think if Jakara Jackson goes to TNA, seeing the way TNA is running their company right now, all this goofy gimmick shit and constant interference with TNA wrestlers coming in and the NXT wrestlers coming over to TNA, all the back and forth invasion stuff, the stories that they had won't continue the same way. So if she goes to TNA, are they going to keep her involved with Lash Legend running back and forth, or are they going to keep Lash Legend out of TNA? Because it would look really stupid for you to be a part of TNA but still helping Lash Legend. You understand what I'm saying? That would look really stupid. But at the same time, and wait. Look, I don't know where they're going to go. But what I'm saying is, I'm not seeing TNA showing the ability to give us solid storylines anymore, to give us like really solid wrestling anymore. I sat here and watched that whole show and was just like, wow, man, like what happened to TNA? What the fuck? Like this is bad, man. Like this is really bad. And the fact that they're still getting the same amount of ratings, but nobody's putting their ratings up on the fucking screen, right? So this is what I tell you guys, man. Look, I don't flex nobody's ratings. I'm just being honest about what's what, and I'm giving you guys the truth and telling you what these other people purposely don't tell you, because they don't want to say anything good about, and they don't want to be truthful about what's happening. When like I said, when AEW was in that little rut where it wasn't the worst, definitely wasn't the worst, but it was like, watched the whole show and it just didn't feel complete. It was just rough around the edges type of thing. And all right, and they shipped and shaped, and damn, I noticed a change. Different people started noticing the change. Okay, so that's just the way it goes. But if you can't be honest, shut the fuck up. Stop coming in people's comment section acting like a bunch of bitches. Especially when you know, like I tell people, I got a fucking Xbox. I got a Nintendo Switch. Right? I got Microsoft and Nintendo shit. If you don't like Microsoft and Nintendo, stay the fuck out of my comment section. Why the fuck would you watch a video, label anything with Nintendo, label anything with Xbox, knowing you don't like the shit? Then the video's not for you, bitch. Simple. Same thing. You hate AEW so much, why the fuck do you feel the need to watch? Because I own you. You a pussy. That's my point. I hate AEW. Oh, here goes somebody talking good about AEW. Nope. Let my hateful, jealous, ignorant ass get on here and say something stupid. And it's always something that really has nothing to do with what the video is about. And out of everything you say, they still don't get your point. So it's like stupid is like no matter how simple of an explanation something is, it's like the stupidest people find their way to your channel. Stop fucking watching shit you don't like, because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. Simple. Yeah, man, that's all I wanted to get out, man. It's like, tell the fucking truth. Combined numbers is damn near 2 million. Every fucking week. But y'all don't tell that. Purposely. Now go up and start posting what Netflix numbers are. Go start posting what SmackDown numbers are. Go start posting what NXT numbers are. Go start posting what MLW numbers are. Go start posting what TNA numbers. No, you're not gonna do that. Why? Because y'all some fucked up individuals. This is simple. Y'all not gonna stop AEW from doing what they're doing. Y'all not gonna stop their progress. You're just going out your way to make a fool out yourselves. But that's all I got for you guys right now. Catch you guys on the next video.